Queen of Canada. She is such an incredible leader. She's such an incredible friend. I do not know what our Canadian market would look like without Nada. She doesn't just take care of her team, she takes care of everyone in Canada so very well. And she works so hard. She is one of those people that if you talk to her, she is constantly speaking about how much she loves Neolife. She's constantly sharing products with people. She brings in new people every month. When we have Canadian Zooms, she is always bringing in new people. She's just the epitome of someone that works this business and leads from the front. And I adore you. So she is going to share with you a little bit about her journey today, but really what we wanted her to share was how does she keep the Canadian team so motivated, so connected, and so engaged. Come on up. Miss Nada, say your name.
Thank you so much. You know, when they asked me to do this talk this morning, last night as I was 4 o'clock in the morning is when I woke up, I actually thought of what I was going to say today. And I thought, I had to go back to when I actually first looked at Neolife. I was 24 years old. Some of you know my story. I was working on the police force, and I'm the person, I want to have fun. I want to enjoy life, have fun, and I was stuck in a job where I thought I was okay, I thought I was having fun, but I really wasn't having fun. And when I was introduced to Neolife, I didn't know how I was going to do this because the long hours, the shift work, 10-hour days, even every day off. I'm court on almost every day off, and I look back to think, what did I do? How did I do it? How did I become this person and so successful in my Neolife business? And it's because I had such a huge goal. I was so driven. I had this vision, and I thought, how did I create this vision? I thought, you know what? My upline. Okay, guys, I had this team where they knew how to pull it out of your heart. Like, what do you want? What do you want out of life? And I found that over this journey, especially over the last couple of years, I really had to reach deep to find out, what do you want? Sean, what do you want? What do you want from this business? And I thought, that's what I need to start doing with my team, is really look deep down and how I was going to motivate and inspire people, because a lot of people that you're introducing the business to, they're working long hours, they're coming home, they're making dinner, they're doing laundry, they're trying to manage this time, and they want to build this Neolife business. So what's going to inspire them? What's going to motivate them to become successful and to start going out and talking to people and sponsoring people and getting people on board? It has to come from within. You have to have that personal drive. You have to create that vision. And I remember sitting down when we were at one of our lasimas, they called it back then. It was similar to something like this. And they said, we want you to write down your goal, write down an audacious goal. I remember writing down quitting my job, and they said pick a day and pick a year, and that was the scariest thing, right? Because I had security, I had pension, I had dental plans, all that kind of stuff, and to make that goal and make that commitment, and I was tired. I was working shift work. And when people look at me, they go, oh, it was easy for Nada. It wasn't easy. I worked. And that's when I reach out to my team. I find that it's really important to really get to know what they truly want and how you can support and how you can help them so that they're having fun. Because you really want to make sure that your team is having fun in the journey, especially if they have another job that they're catering to. So, spending time with your team, having fun. We do have a lot of fun, I have to say. When we have our team events, it's always around food, fun, sharing recipes, and getting to know their families, their children, right? It's so important because that's their love. You want to make sure that you know who they love, who surrounds them, what motivates them, why they're doing it. And getting to know them on a personal level, that's so important. And that is something I cherish, are the relationships, because and we talk about the Neolife family, and it really is, like, Neolife truly is a second family for me. I remember my son, when he came to his first convention this year, and I remember when they were little and they met the Clarks, and they came to our home, and my son said to me, I didn't think people could be this good. Right? And then when he came to the convention, he remembered, because I think the Clarks were at our house in 2017, and he remembered, and he even said, yeah, they're still good. It was like so incredible to hear from a young person's perspective, you know, why we stick, why we stay with this company through this highs, through the lows, and it's the people. But really developing that relationship and growing and helping them every step of the way, knowing when they're down, how to lift them up, what they need to be inspired, and creating that vision and creating a vision board, pictures, writing things down. So important to keep them in that positive vibration, that mindset, where they're always focused and looking at what's going to inspire them. But we need to be good leaders to find out what they truly want. Because I know when Sean gets home from work, right, Sean, you're tired. You're dealing with a lot of stuff at your job. How do I keep Sean inspired? We laugh. We have fun. We share stories. You know, and when I go to her house, I don't just go to do a meeting. I go the day before. We share a meal together. You know, I know their family. I love their children. And now they're seeing, like, both of her kids are now understanding and seeing the community that we've developed. We've known each other for 28 years, and only recently Sean and Mike decided to kind of partner and create this incredible business, because she wants to retire early with her husbands. I know what she wants, right? But we're having fun. So you really got to create that community, have fun, but really get to know the heart of what's going to inspire and motivate your team. And sharing these events with your team is key, because they want to be here with us. I know they do. And how are we going to bring them along? We need to find a way to inspire them so they can work when they're tired. They can work when things are